What's going on today, guys? T-Rex here on episode 5 of our 7 Days to Die survival. Today we're going to get out and explore a little more. We're going to make some arrows. What we're trying to do is get ready for night number 7, and then we're going to move to a different base. We're going to be crafting arrows, weapons. We're going to be trying to get some aloe vera. I need to make some bandages. So just in case I come across something that caused me bleeding, I need to get a lot of aloe vera cream. So 4 aloe plants make 1 aloe vera cream. So that's something we're going to be looking into while we explore. Um, like on my other videos, I cut out any crafting and any inventory searching. That way it makes it easier on you guys. I'm going to try and start leaving like things that I loot in, unless they're like I gotta loot and search through my inventory at the same time, because it just takes a lot of time and it takes up a lot of video time, and I don't want to sit here recording an audio for an hour, just like you guys don't want to sit here and watch me talk for an hour. So on our outing, what we do first is we're just gonna go out. We're looking for clay, and we're looking for aloe vera. Aloe vera is really easy to come through in the desert, so we're coming across it fairly easy, as you guys can tell. And 2, 3 plants here, plant here. I always look for birds' nests so I can always get eggs. We're gonna try and see where we can find anything. I really need to find a lot of wood, honestly. And these spots right here is what clay comes in, so I used the shovel until my shovel broke. I scrapped it, drank up, and then I headed back out on my way. Got quite a bit of clay off of that, and we needed the clay so that we can make our furnace. We're going to make our first furnace, or probably make our furnace, and then after Horde Night, find a new location to build our base. I do want to build our base in a secure location, preferably the wooded area. That way I can come across wood often. I can come across stone pretty easy. The only thing that is a big problem with this wood area is there's not free food like out in the desert. In the desert, all these cactuses are fiber, but they're also yucca fruit, and yucca fruit is a cheap, easy food to come across. So um, if you ever playing the game, make sure you choose where you want your base to be wisely. Um, Remember, on Horde Night, things are going to come for you no matter where you're at. So, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much. So, first zombie that we come across is pretty easy to take down. He's got a lot of health. It looks like they're starting to get a lot more health, so I might have to start leveling up or learning how to aim a little better. That was a headshot, which was really good. So, but yeah, I might just need to practice with the bow. And here comes Earl. Hey Earl, how's it going? You just stay over there. I don't know why I didn't take the shot earlier, but I'm still getting used to the bow, still getting used to stuff, and then heading down this path here, trying to find anything that I can, trying to find the road. I like to trail out the roads around where I'm at currently. That way I know which way to go when I'm heading out from places or leaving places. Coming down here, we come over the hill and we find a diner, which is really awesome. Any kind of structures like this, you're going to always find a lot of zombies. So I fire an arrow trying to get all their attention to come to me, and they just start wandering. So I'm going to loot up this bag real quick and look around, make sure nothing's coming from behind. I'm going to shoot at Earl over here. get some damage on him because he's going to be the one that takes the most to take out. They always do for some reason. The bloated zombies, or what I call Earl, is going to take the most damage. The crawler is going to take the least damage. There's nurses, and they just move around a lot. They like to zigzag a lot, so you see her over there. Nurse June. Hey, nurse, how's it going? When you're fighting zombies, keep an eye on the ground too, because there's shadows. See, like that one right there came out of my right, out of my blind spot. If I wasn't looking at the shadows on the ground during the daytime like this, they would have probably got me pretty well. There's our crawler, and there's a second crawler coming up the hill right here. With crawlers, I normally just, bam, they're dead. They're easy to take care of. They don't come at you very fast. That lady was walking pretty quick today, but yeah, she's dead. She's dead. Oh, fucking Earl came back out of nowhere. So here's Earl and a crawler left. We're gonna loot up all these bodies now that Earl's not down. Dang. See, these bloated zombies take a lot, and the ones that are crawling on the ground, they take a lot if you don't just shoot them with a, or hit them with a club. If you hit them with a club, they just fall out pretty easy. Looting all the bodies that I can, trying to find anything good. Good ammo right there, and then vitamins right there, so we're going to be able to bring up our maximum health by 1 and our stamina by 1 with that. Got some tuna there, there's some dog food, and then we got water, which is also good. Looting up these cars. I'm not going to bother exploring inside of this building right now. It's going to take too much to go into it and explore it, take too much time. I dropped the food, the rotten food that I just picked up. Searching all these cars, hoping to get something good out of that. So far, we just got a lot of brass, which is really good because when we get to a trader finally, we'll just sell it to them. Coming up this path, we get the bird's nest that's here. Duck down to make sure nothing's coming at me around this car. We've got some more ammo, which is really good. Brass. Ooh, we got an SMG schematic. So now we know how to make an SMG. So when we start getting SMG parts, we'll start working on that. That looked like a military camp over there, but it ends up being a farm, so I don't worry too much about that. It's a farm. It's the left side, that gorge that we came across in the previous episode. That is going to be the end of that gorge. So if you ever come to that gorge, just find that barn and then you'll get around that gorge pretty easy. On the other side of it, there's a radiation zone, but there's also a town over there, so completely up to you to see if you want to go over there and try to explore. I don't. So what I'm going to do is start heading back towards base. It's getting a little later. I need to pick up some stone on my way there, so I was showing you the gorge right there. Also, with that gorge, that means there's a... down in that gorge, there's a secure place where there's like a ruin that you can go through. So right here, I got all the stone that I could with my pick, and then went back and picked up all the iron because the iron's going to be useful. And then we're going to go take out this lady over here who's been trying to jump up this the whole time. She finally got up it. And I took her out because she was stunned, and we find a pistol. So we got our first pistol. It's a weak one, but hey, we got one. And then we got ammo for it. So I don't like using it, but if we have to, now we can. They're really good for, like, hey, there's I'm getting overran. These things are going to get to me before I can take them out. Taking a couple out, especially since they can see you, but they're also noisy, so they do attract other zombies to where you are. So just always remember that when shooting the guns and shooting the other weapons, that hey, you might attract more zombies, so be careful. What I'm gonna do eventually is there's a road over here. I'm gonna go down this road and see where it goes. This is the one over by our base a little bit, so we're gonna pick up this drop. I marked it on the map with an X just in case I wasn't able to get to it. There's a lot of health stuff in here, and there's a couple of schematics. There's a rocket launcher schematic and stuff like that. After that, I was gonna head out and explore a little more, but I noticed it was 1800 hours, so I start heading back down this road. I'm gonna head down the path, beeline it over to the base, because I want to explore and make sure that I have everything around. And on our right hand side we have a military complex, but if you notice in the background there was a lot of zombies, and since it's later at night, I'm not gonna be able to sit here and fight all of them off like the last time. So what I'm gonna do is mark it on our map and then head out. I'm not stopping to fight anything really, just because the risk of more showing up around you and it getting too late at night and them starting to run at you is higher right now. We're already at 1900 hours, so here's our hotel that's close to our base, which I'm going to turn on our light here in a sec so that I can see. Making sure I see if there's any crawlers around. When I get over here, I'm going to take out this staircase or this ladder to see if I can jump up and grab the ladder, which would be easier so that the zombies can't get to me, and I would know that. So we're going to take this out and see if we can jump and grab it, which we can't, which kind of sucks. So I crafted just a simple block. That way I can jump up here, get up here. Since we're not going to be able to take out that bottom part of the ladder, what I decided to do is build some spikes, and I'm just going to put them right here, and then I'm going to line up the top area of this with spikes for Horde Night. It's not too bad. It's not going to be too much of a problem. Sitting here at the end of the night, what I decided to do is start crafting more spikes. I'm only going to have the one right there because tomorrow we still need to leave. After we leave, we're going to craft more and then fill up that whole top area with spikes. That way, you know, when Horde Night's done, if they did get up here, they die because of the spikes and how many there are going to be. I kind of want to try and see if I can get an engine, and that's going to be a complicated thing probably. So the last thing I do for the end of the night is I start crafting our maces and our bows and our axes to try and get a little bit better ones. End up getting level 300, and that's it. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you back here next Sunday. Bye.